Afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and we are running on Zwift. Tonight we're running in Film My Run 500 with NoblePro. Here we go then, bit of hill climbing time. It's Tuesday, it is 500 metres of elevation at 12% incline on the treadmill. I hope everyone's ready. Good to see so many of you in the run with me tonight. There are 17 plus runners in the run with me tonight. 3 who I know. It's all a secret. I'm sure we'll find out soon. 1 minute to go. Let's get the treadmill moving. Here we go then. 5 kilometers per hour. Once the timer gets to 0 and the start line disappears, we'll pop it up to 12% elevation. Hello, Amy Green. How are you? Amy Green's in the chat. I bet she's in game with me as well. Nice to have you along, Amy. Good evening, Anthony Anderson. Amy says, I hate this cold weather. It is a bit chilly tonight, isn't it? It's 7.7 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish garage tonight. 44% humidity. 15 seconds to go. Just say hello to everyone in game. There we go, all done. Yeah, Sally Howarth is with us tonight in the run. Amy Green is with me in the Beacon group. 20 odd runners. I only can recognise Amy and Sally, so it's so good to see so many new names here running Film My Run 500 tonight. If it's your first time with us, you will unlock the FMR run kit. How exciting. So yeah, it's that Tuesday night, it's that hilly thing that nobody likes, but we have to get it done, keeping the speed slower, being disciplined, working the legs, building that strength. Good evening, Tina, how are you? Thank you for popping into Virtual FMR. Is it cold where you are this evening, Tina? It is where Amy is. And how are you, Anthony? What's the weather been like? It's been dry and sunny here today, actually, but it's a bit chilly. I don't think it's going to be very nice tomorrow, though. Sally says, yep, here too. Windscreen cover is on the car, ready for the morning. Hate having to scrape the ice off. Yes, we don't like scraping off ice. If I remember, I tried to go out early and start the car up, warm it up before I go out to it. I know you're not supposed to. I know in the highway code it says do not leave the vehicle unattended whilst running, but we all do it. My work colleague, who I work with, has now got one of those electrical car things like Sebastian. And his car actually asks him in the morning if he wants to switch on and warm the car up via an app on his phone whilst he's still in bed. I don't know. He's had it about a month or two from brand new. And he's had so many problems. He's even been locked out his car. He got in his car the other day and it wouldn't let him go until he updated the firmware of the car using the phone. How crazy is that? Tina's had a busy day gardening today, making the most of the nice sunny weather. She says it's been sunny and chilly here. I bet you kept warm in the garden though, Tina. Wrapped up nice and warm, kept busy. Anthony says it's been cold but blue sky and sun. Very nice indeed. Pitch black here now. Absolutely pitch black. Ducks, chickens and seagulls all put away, including the gannet. Everyone's back in their little house, locked away for the night with fresh straw, keep them warm. So pretty much a box standard day for me today, nothing exciting to report. Been to work at the warehouse today, packing up parcels all day today. Parcels going to places all around the world, Israel, Australia, USA, France. These model sands seem to be quite popular. Anthony says to Tina, reference her gardening. Well done in this weather, Tina. Tina says, gardening waits for no one, Anthony. Mine gardening's going to have to wait for a minute. My garden has to wait until the weekend. Still need to attack the trees. Still need to do a final cut on the grass. However, something's happened to the ride-on tractor, Tina. Disaster. The engine runs fine, it's drivable, but the grass cutting deck's gone a bit weird. So I need to take it apart. Hopefully it's just a belt that slipped off. But I'm hoping it's not the belt's broken, because otherwise that'll be a ride-on tractor out of commission for the winter. And I'll have to go down with a push-around lawnmower and strimmer. But every weekend so far it's always raining, so we haven't been able to do a final cut, so that's not too bad. He says Darren Vandit so far has 40 runners for the run on Friday at 6:30 PM UK time. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Zwift Runners, isn't it? Just a quick check I'm walking the right speed. Yeah. Events. Oh, I could just go to home, can't I? There we go. So there's tomorrow's event. Look. Workout Wednesday, Group B for me, 5:30 PM UK time, and then we've got MHG on Thursday, which Tina would have changed the route for us. Thank you, Tina. And there it is, Zwift Runners, Prospect Park Loop 5K. So there it is, that's what we're doing. A nice steady 5K on Friday at 6:30 PM UK time. 18 people I know signed up, 41 in total. Look at that, look. Obviously, Darren Vandit leader, John Hancock is a sweeper. Anthony Anderson, there you are, buddy, at the top. It's Amy, it's Diana, and Adam. Oh, Adam Tangle Holland, I haven't seen him on Zwift for a while. Good to see him on Zwift on Friday. There's Tina. Loads of names in there, look. How exciting! Warming up now, I'm going to take the jumper off. Here we go then, 5.5. Up onto the balls of our feet, start to run now. If you're not already, if you're taking part in a hill session tonight, raise the incline on your treadmill to whatever you feel tonight. Don't worry if you're not up to it, keep it at 0, take it nice and steady. We're all here to run together and do our own workout or run with a beacon. As long as you're on the treadmill and you're running, it's the main thing. It says, should I invite Stephen? Might push him to get back. Come on, Tina, it's worth a go, innit? It might take that little nudge just to bring him back. He seems very busy these days, which is good. Promoting Film My Run and working hard editing videos and posting them regularly, which is something he said a couple of years ago he was really going to start doing. Remember 2 or 3 years ago, going into the new year, he said, right, this year I'm going to start producing more videos. And that's exactly what he's done this year, so well done to Stephen. He might even set up the live stream. I'll keep an eye on it. Watch this space. If he doesn't, however, join us on Friday in live stream. I will be here on Virtual FMR at 6:30. Anthony says, you mean the slacker? Tina is at this very moment sending Stephen a message. Tina, say we're currently running live. Pop in and say hello. Jay Samples, thank you for the ride on. Good idea, buddy. Let's drop a ride on, shall we? There it is. And then we'll drop one to the people around me. So here we go then, we're climbing the first hill, 5.5 kilometers per hour, 12% elevation, heart rate 125. Settling into this run now, legs are nicely warmed up, feeling warm now, the jumper's off, fan is on. Got Amy and Sally with me in the Beacon group tonight. Amy says she messaged Stephen a couple of weeks ago to see how he is. Did he reply? You don't have to tell us what he said. Just wondering whether he replied. Anthony says I watched his video last night. He left his daughter behind when she was chasing 30 minutes. Oh dear, says Amy. Amy says not quite warm enough yet for the jumper off. That jumper I was wearing was quite a warm one though. Just about to hit 8 degrees here in the Cornish garage. 42% humidity. So not too bad. $200 meters to go till we reach the next arch. Amy said yes, he did reply. He was telling her about the half marathon that he did in Italy. That was in Lake Garda area, wasn't it? Where my wife and I went on our honeymoon many years ago. I could recognise it from the scenery in the background. It was very close to the hotel we stayed in. A lot of those pictures he took by the lake. She said she hasn't watched the video yet, but if you want to watch the video of Stephen running half a marathon in Italy, the weather was nice there, which it isn't here as much at the moment, but it's over on the Film My Run channel. So check that out if you haven't already. Give him a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I'm sure you will appreciate it. Tina said, Tina's had a reply. She's messaged tonight and had a reply. He says, let me see if I can sort myself out to get on. So Stephen may be here on Friday. Watch out for that. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it's enabled so you get notified when live streams get set up here on the channel. Here we go then, 30 metres to go to the next arch. Coming to the end of this kilometre, time to step it up to 6 kilometres per hour. Up, up and away! Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 kilometres per hour. This is where we'll stay for the next 1,000 metres. Maintaining 12% elevation. Up on the balls of your feet. Stand nice and tall, drop your shoulders back. Nice relaxed breathing. Keep that heart rate down. Settle into the new pace. Here we go. In for the Beacon group, just over 1 kilometre done, 3 to go. Stay up on the toes everyone and stay relaxed. Of course, your heart rates will naturally rise as we work our way through this workout. Mine is now currently 131. The aim is always to stay below 150 if you can. However, I have never done that. In 5 years of running this event, we always managed to just click 150 by the end. Last week it was crazy high, wasn't it? But that was because the battery on the chest strap heart rate monitor was low and it was playing up. But now we've changed the battery, it's back to where it should be. Nice weather in Zwift today. Heart rate 128 for Amy. Very good, Amy. There will be tea and cakes at the finish line. If you've got them stocked up in your kitchen, of course. We currently have no Pano chocolates or Kit Kats in my kitchen, so it'll have to be an orange club bar. Which do you prefer, everyone? If you like club bars, orange or mint? I personally prefer the orange ones because it's like chocolate orange. So there always seems to be a lot of random mint club bars in the chocolate tin. Tina says orange. Hey, hey, 2 for orange. Amy Green says mint. 2-1. Come on, Anthony. Oh, Anthony says orange for me, yuck to mint. 3-1 to the orange club bar. Woohoo! Sorry, Amy. I will eat a mint if there's nothing else in the kitchen. When you're scraping the barrel and you need something chocolatey, it's the last resort. However, I do prefer mint cornettos over raspberry or strawberry. Especially if they've got a lump of chocolate in the bottom of the cone. Tina says, do they still have a thick chocolate? I've not had one for years. They do, but I'm guessing it's not as thick as it used to be. So, they don't use that song anymore, do they? If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. 500 meters to go to the next arch. Keeping it nice and relaxed. Keeping the arms nice and loose. Just like you would in a long race where you're going down the hill and you're trying to shake your arms out a little bit. Sally Howarth, heart rate 121. Nice. Nice one, Sally, well done. I'm not sure if Sally is on the live stream. I know she's restricted to how many devices she has. Runner just dropped in behind us. This is a late join event. You have 30 minutes to join after start. So well done to C Doppler from the USA. I think that's the USA for joining us. Amy's the same, but the opposite way round. Amy says, in general, I prefer mint chocolate over chocolate orange. But of course, I'll still eat anything if nothing's available. Yep. When you really need the chocolate hit, anything happens, anything goes, doesn't it, in the evening? You go for your favourite chocolate bar. In my case, it's either Kit Kat or Maltesers. If nothing else is available, mind you, I do like dairy milk. Pure dairy milk chocolate is a good one, isn't it? Those are dairy milk cornettos are quite nice because they have a big lump of chocolate in the bottom of the cone. We had Chinese takeaway last night. It was my daughter Hannah's 50th. I nearly said 50th birthday. 15th birthday. And for her dinner of choice, she wanted a takeaway from the Chinese. So I had a special chow mein, egg fried rice, crispy chili beef, lemon chicken, prawn crackers. We sort of bought a load of stuff, put it on the table and had a bit of everything. $200 meters to go to the next arch. Tina says, the only chocolate I let myself have these days is a pan of chocolate. Twice a week. Tina. It is nice, isn't it? I've run out of them as well at the moment. However, there is a shop coming tonight. I think Lucy has done a click and collect from Morrison, so she's as I started the run, she went out to pick up the click and collect. We tried to do it earlier so I could pick it up on the way home from work, but unfortunately there was no slots. So she's headed out to get it whilst I'm running. Crafty run, crafty run. In there should be 6 Pano chocolates and a packet of Kit Kats. So looking forward to having one of them in a bit. Amy says she loves crispy beef. Crispy beef from the Chinese. I think there is some left, Amy, so I might reheat it in the microwave and have it again tonight. Amy says 50th, you'll be in trouble. Yeah, my youngest is 15. yesterday. My middle child is 18 and my oldest is 19, 20th January. I'm running faster than me now. The 20th, Oliver, the 19-year-old. You know you're getting old when your kids start off slower than you, then they're the same, and then they overtake. Good news for Oliver, he's pretty much got himself a place with the medical team as a physio for the Arc of Attrition. He spoke to the fella now and it's pretty much looks like it's going to happen for him. So I'm going to be there as a help at the start and finish lines for each race. And Oliver's going to be there on the medical team. That'd be so exciting. I bet you can see a lot of feet that weekend. Lots of blisters, I bet. Maybe the odd rolled ankle or stiff knee. Here's Anthony. He's well chuffed. It'd be good, he hasn't really seen what it's like. He wants to do an ultra run next year and he hasn't seen the what it's like if you're not feeling well. But you'll see plenty of that during the Arc of Attrition. Bandage them up, get them back out, send them to the finish line. Amy says, my youngest is officially taller than me, but my oldest isn't quite, but almost. My wife, don't worry Amy, my wife is officially shorter than all my kids now. She is the shortest in the family. And I think Oliver is pretty much the same height as me, if not starting to overtake me. Anthony says it will be an eye-opener for him. It will be. It will be. It will make him realise that everybody goes through it. Hopefully, Anthony. And if you stay positive and push through, you'll come out the other side. He's discovered that for the first time on the marathon a couple months back. When I passed him at mile 20, he told me since that he was really thinking about he'd had enough. And I said to him, where do you expect to go? You've still got to get back to the finish, so if you've had enough, you've got to keep moving forward. And then he came through it and felt fine. So that is his first taste of a running low and then coming out the other side. I told him it's much worse on an ultra, but you do get through it. As long as you're not injured, you do get through it. Anthony says they will all be beating you at Park Run soon, Clive. I wish they would, Anthony. But the other two and the wife have no interest in running at all. They're probably getting to Park Run in their 30s, my younger kids. When I'm like in my 70s. And then you'll be quite right then, Anthony. They will be beating me. Tina says, this is a route I've never seen before, Clive. What do you think? See, Tina is responsible for choosing the routes every week. I like it, Tina. I like it. The Macaron. The Macaron. It's another flowery, hilly green. We're running on a nice cobblestone road. It's almost like the yellow brick road, look. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Halfway through the 3rd kilometre, everyone. You're doing really well. Well done, Amy and Sally, who are with me in the Beacon group tonight. Well done to everyone at the front who's legging it and going for it. And well done to everyone who's using it as a recovery run or walk. Good effort. What all the arc of attrition? WhatsApp starter volunteer messages going up in front of me at the moment. They're having a little chat on there about something. Which means if I'm at every start, I'll see Stephen and Victoria. Because of course Stephen will be there as the official Arc of Attrition UTMB announcer. I believe he'll be at every start as well. So we'll be catching up with Stephen and Victoria in January. It'll be nice to see them. I'm really looking forward to not having to run it. I'll be there to support and help everyone else along. Looking forward to helping somebody else to the finish. I saw Jane at the run on Sunday. Jane is the one of the race directors for the Arc of Attrition. And she had a chat with Oliver and introduced herself and reminded me that I was at every start. So I told her I'd be available from Thursday evening to Monday, Tuesday, as I got time off work for it. So she was pleased to hear that, so I'll probably be there putting up tents as well. Going across a lovely bridge now, look. Little stream running underneath. Wind turbine up to the left. Just like at my house, look. I've got a wind turbine to the left of my house. Blew up last year when the lightning hit it. A bit scary. Luckily it's quite far away, so it's not too close it would land on the house. It's at least one field away. I'll send Stephen a little message later as well. See if we can nudge him a bit more for Friday. Oh, Tina says, look, the macaron has finished, you're on another route. We are. And there's a load of graffiti on the road, look. We're now on the balloon field. So I wonder if there's many balloons there. Will we see any balloons today in the balloon field? Keep an eye out in the skies. Look up. We might see something exciting. Here comes the arch. 70 metres. I've got a really dry throat. Dehydrated again, Tina. Time to start drinking and rehydrating. I had a rubbish night's sleep last night, Tina. And Anthony on the old Garmin Connect. Restless. Not long enough and restless, apparently. We have a fan in my room because I like the background noise to drown out the sound of the dog snoring. And for some reason, something weird happened to the fan last night. And it started making a noise like a piece of paper rattling. And it woke me up. And I laid there for as long as possible, wrapping pillows around my head, trying to knock it out. So I got up, turned it off, went back to bed. Then the dog decided to get up and wander around the room. When he found himself another bed, started snoring, which was really irritating. So then I had to go back and turn the fan back on again, but decided to not have it in the automatic moving mode, just keep it stationary, which seemed to sort the noise issue out, and I went back to sleep. But yeah, Garmin wasn't happy with my sleep last night. Tina says, Clive, chocolate in the evening makes you restless. I didn't have any last night, I don't think. It was the silly fan and the dog snoring. Here we go then, quick form check everyone. Your calf muscles are now screaming at you. This session's working. Nice deep breath, stand nice and tall. Drop your shoulders back. Now you're starting to feel it. Your legs are aching, you're feeling hot. Your breathing is becoming a bit more laboured. Try and bring it all under control. He says because he didn't run on Sunday, all his Garmin stats are high again. His body battery, his training readiness, his sleep score, everything's went back up. How are you, Tina? What's it all about today? Tina says my numbers are high. They're set for my training readiness. It's stuck on 21. Hello, back again. Quick question from the kitchen then. Can Oliver eat the duck rolls from the Chinese last night, cold? What do you think? Can he eat the duck rolls cold? I said warm them up in the microwave. Duck's alright, isn't it, Tina? Heart rate for Amy, 141. What have we got then? Anthony says, enjoy the rest of your run. He's off to get ready for his at 6 o'clock. Have a good run, Anthony. Thank you for joining us tonight. Tina's going to have a relaxing day tomorrow to build her training readiness back up. I'm currently on training readiness 49. Body battery 24. Sleep score 71 for last night. 7 hours at 28. Restless. It says restless due to snoring dog and rattling fan. Tina says, if you can hear me in the kitchen, heat them well. They should be fine. Thank you, Tina. You could even put them in the air fryer just to crisp them up quicker, couldn't you? Heat them in the microwave and then give them a quick crisping in the air fryer. Good evening, Paul Hayward. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Paul says his sleep was bad last night. So it sounds like Paul also had a snoring dog in his room and a rattly fan. 350 meters to go. Just trying to correct my form myself now. Stay up on the balls of your feet. Well done to Amy and Sally and everybody else in the run tonight. We're almost there. Almost there. 500-600 meters to go. And then we can drop the incline, increase the speed, and run on to 5k. If you feel like it. I have to because I won't be able to sleep tonight. My Garmin score will be telling me restless due to not completing 5k at FMR 500. Paul Hayward says he's hungry, so he's currently cooking his dinner whilst heating the garage ready for his workout later. Tina's ring reckons it was 87 last night. Tina's sleep score last night was 78, but her ring says 87. 7 hours and 27 minutes. I better get in there quick. They're eating all the Chinese takeaway remains from last night. Paul Hayward says, that's a high humidity, Tina. He's just realised we're talking about sleep score. Humidity for me tonight, Paul, in the Cornish garage, is 46%. Temperature is now 8.8 degrees centigrade. Heart rate for Amy Green, 148. 148 for me as well. Nice one, Amy. Well done. Good work. 149 for me. Am I going to hit 150 before the next arch? There it is, 150 for me. Make sure you are breathing easily and your shoulders are relaxed. This is the last bit now. Don't fall apart here. Come on. Last push, everyone. Here comes the final increase. 8 kilometers per hour at the arch for 200 meters. Here it comes. 12% incline, 8 kilometers per hour. So we hit 150. At this stage is about right for me, really. 150, 151 is about my best I can do it. 152, 153. $154. Come on! Almost there, Emmy. Stay calm, stay relaxed. Make it to that final arch. 100 meters. Thanks again to NoblePro for their support of this workout. Awesome effort, Amy, awesome effort. 150 with 100 meters to go. That is fantastic. That is noticeable improvement for yourself over the last few weeks, isn't it? Remember a couple of weeks ago you were telling me you were up in the 160s, 170, 160s. There you go, you just hit 150 with 100 meters to go. Good work. Consistency, you see? Consistency. Here we go. Go on. Can hardly breathe. Dropping the incline back down to 0. Speed up to 10 kilometers per hour. Paul Hayward says, good work, Amy and Clive. Tina has a statement for Oliver, my son. Tina says, I take that issue with Oliver, calling it a treadmill on his Strava the other day. So Tina's not impressed with Oliver calling our beloved treadmill a dreadmill. I'll tell him that, Tina. He'll love that. He likes a bit of banter. Amy says, yes, that's good for me. So Amy is happy with her workout tonight. I am. It was good. It's where it should be. 152, 153. Happy with that. Well done to Amy. Well done to Sally in game. Well done, Sally. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight. See you here again next Thursday. We also live stream this event to Virtual FMR on YouTube weekly. Please also check out our other weekly live streams. Have a good evening. See you all next time. Cheers. Bye-bye. There we go. That's the in-game bit done. Tina says, great work, Amy and Clive. Thank you, Tina. And thank you to everyone for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate your support, your company and your chat. Paul Hayward, Anthony Anderson, Teeny Beard, Amy Green. Just quickly scrolling back, and anyone else that tuned in tonight, thank you for joining us tonight for virtual FMR Film My Run 500 with NoblePro. We've got less than one lap around the track to go. Running at 0% incline now. Nice and steady at 10 kilometers per hour. Heart rate slowly coming down, 129. So what's going on next? Wednesday workout tomorrow, workout Wednesday. Group B for me, 5:30 PM UK time. Come and join us in game for a good, solid, uncomfortable, horrible workout, which you're always happy to finish and glad you did it, but dread doing it all day. So come and join us for that. And Thursday, we'll be back here for a nice, steady recovery 5K with the MHG Run Club. And of course, on Friday, 6:30 PM UK time, the Zwift Runners, hosted by Darren Bandit and John Hancock, will be leading and sweeping a nice, steady or fast, depending on how you feel, 5K. Watch out, hit the notification bell. We are trying to persuade Stephen to come along on Friday and hopefully live stream. But of course, if he doesn't, I'll be in standby and I'll jump in. So we'll have the run here live on Virtual FMR. "90 meters to go. And there it is. There is the streamers to tell us we've done 5K. Hit the stop button. All done for another day. Oh, that's better. Proper job. Maximum heart rate, according to this, at 159. That must have sneaked in just after the finish line. But it was below 160, so that's the main thing. closed down for another evening. Oh, my phone's just spun round. I can't see what the text says. There it is. Tina Beard says bye-bye. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, Amy. Well done, everyone. Well done to everyone who took part tonight. Thank you all for watching. We will be back here again tomorrow for Workout Wednesday Group B for me. Come and join us in game. Come and join us on the live stream. Until then, have a good evening, everyone. Stay safe and take care. See you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.